Why say anything at all?
I don't, Kristen, I don't know.
Hello, welcome to Guide to the Unknown. I'm Kristen.
And I'm her little brother, William.
And we are back with another TIMBURTOBER episode, this time discussing Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. This is regarded by some, I think until the later era, when like Alice in Wonderland got in the mix and stuff, I would say it's known as like his worst movie of the early Tim Burton era.
Of the 90s, of like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
and then
strong.
when we get into like the Mad Hatter breakdancing, then that changes everything.
Woof.
But as far as like this early period,
Right, yeah.
this is like the rough one.
Yes. So we've covered, what have we done? We did Pee-wee. Mm-hmm. We did Beetlejuice.
Then Batman.
Now we're leapfrogging a few, admittedly.
Yeah.
Here's what we're leapfrogging. Here's what we've skipped.
Yeah.
We've skipped Edward Scissorhands. Mm-hmm. That's like, to me, that's like a sad Christmas thing, almost. We've skipped Batman Returns, also a Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. We've skipped The Nightmare Before Christmas, also a Christmas movie,
Correct.
In my estimation.
Yeah.
And we've skipped...
I think it's both, honestly. I totally regard it as like 50-50. I know there's a debate, and I really am totally mush on it.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. If anything, I think that that's the kind of movie that you watch, potentially for me, like after Halloween, like the day after Halloween.
I can do it either one. I get it for either.
Yeah. I just don't always want to see Christmas stuff around Halloween. I've been going into stores and seeing like Target's putting up Christmas trees and stuff. And I'm like, it hasn't even happened yet. Halloween's not even done yet.
I know.
What are you burying it for?
Although apparently we have Christmas ads on the shows.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, Bloody FM.
We don't have control over that.
No,
but,
yeah. They don't want to hear from us peons.
We're part of the problem.
We are part of the problem.
What can you do?
That's true. Anything for the mighty dollar.
That's right.
Kristen?
That's right, William.
And we're skipping what some people have said is Tim Burton's best movie, Ed Wood.
Yes. I mean, you say skipping. It's not like we ever said we were like covering his entire catalog.
No, I just mean we have gone pretty much like through his filmography. Mm-hmm. So we did like the
just
first three and then leapfrogged to Mars Attacks. We deliberately jumped over things that people still consider to be high quality.
It's just a coincidence that like the ones that we wanted to cover happened to come one after the other.
Well, there was nothing to stop us from doing Ed Wood.
Yeah.
Why did we pick Mars Attacks?
I think because it fell into like Guide to the Unknown topic territory.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, all right. Let's get right into it. What's your history with Mars Attacks?
Hardly any. Like I had an awareness of Mars Attacks as a kid, I guess, you know, a kid-ish or whatever, whenever it came out. I didn't see it then. I think I remember seeing bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
Maybe
it was 96.
catching it on TV.
You were 13.
Right. And then I saw it at some point as an adult. I remember thinking like, ooh, this is bad.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You know, I was going to try my whole thing today. I was going to, you know, last week I was like, you know, how bad could it be? If you already have low expectations, the only thing I can do is impress.
Yes.
I had been preparing myself to be like, really? You didn't like it? I thought it was great. I couldn't even bring myself
to play act through it. Yeah.
No, this movie is terrible.
You know, I didn't like it. It's bad. It's bad, but I've watched worse things for this show. It wasn't actively as bad as it could have been. It's more just like, this isn't good. There were moments where I was like, oof, this part's rough. But like, I wasn't actively like, I'm hating this while I'm watching it.
What springs to mind that was worse?
Movie-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. But definitely.
Rob Zombie movies.
For sure. Yes, absolutely.
House of a Thousand Corpses is worse than this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely that. Alien Resurrection.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, those are things where I was like, I can't wait to turn this off. This was just like, this is not a good movie.
Right.
But I wasn't like, God, can I not wait to leave this?
Fair enough. I find this to be... I'd almost rather watch something that grosses me out. This movie is like boring.
Yeah.
Which I think is like way worse than being like gross or repulsive or annoying.
That's definitely, we've talked about this before. This is a preference divide between us. I would rather be bored than upset.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm wasting my time watching Mars Attacks. I the movie is, I mean, the most basic premise imaginable. Martians attack.
Yeah.
And sometimes you go like, that's all. Like, I remember like early movie reviewers would say, like, I think Roger Ebert said this about like Friday the 13th or something. He's like, there's nothing to it. There's nothing artful about it. It's just kids getting killed one after another after another. And it's like, well, that's not really true.
Right.
Like, there is a plot.
Sure.
Mars Attacks doesn't have a plot.
Yeah, no, it is just Martians attacking the Earth.
It really is just like...
And Jack Nicholson playing two roles.
Oh my God.
That's mainly what this movie is about.
And even at that, like, that should be fun. Boy, is that not fun.
No.
Boy, is this movie like such a misfire on every imaginable level for me.
Well, those Martians aren't misfiring. They're hitting them left and right.
You're right. So
Yikes.
my history with Mars Attacks, I think I saw this in theaters.
Oh, really?
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Surprising.
I don't know how. Let me take you back.
Okay.
The year's 1996. When's the 4th of July? When's Independence Day?
When is it? In what way? On the calendar?
All right. So I see Independence Day on whatever day the 4th of July is.
Yeah.
There's no knowing.
No, absolutely.
We may never know when the 4th of July falls in the year. And Independence Day I was 10. All right?
Yeah.
I'm 10 years old. It made me cry.
Yes.
And it scared me so bad, I made us leave the theater.
Yes.
And then inexplicably, I think a few months later, I went back to the movies to see Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Which is the same movie.
Right. And did you find this more palatable as a 10-year-old? Do you remember?
Absolutely not.
Uh-huh.
No.
But did you remain in your seat for the duration?
I don't know that I did.
Huh, okay.
I think I may have pulled a Bruce Wayne and made us leave the theater early and go down a spooky alleyway.
Thank God that you made it.
So, spoilers for Mars Attacks, I don't recommend it.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
All right, here was the thing that broke the camel's back. Broke poor
Straw.
young Willie's back. Yeah. This movie, Independence Day, the thing that scared me was that aliens grabbed Scientist Man.
Yeah, that is scary.
They killed him. And then they smushed his corpse up against this like double-sided mirror.
Yes.
And then using tentacle magic, they puppeteered his body to speak.
It's messed up.
They like puppeteer a corpse's vocal cords to basically be like, we're gonna kill you all.
Yeah.
And that concept scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Reanimating a dead body. All right. It's not entirely dissimilar. We don't recommend the movie. We're in spoilers.
Yes.
Okay. There are so many main characters in this movie. Almost every single, even like walk-on role is someone you recognize.
Yep.
You don't know who the main character is because, spoiler alert, there is no main character. But one of the people that we spend time with is Michael J. Fox. I loved Back to the Future.
Spin City.
I was a huge Spin City nut. And I loved Michael J. Fox. And I think instantly I was like, oh, he's got to be the guy that we're going to follow. Because he's the hero in one of my favorite movies of all time. And I very clearly remember being 10. And this is why I think I saw it in theaters, because I remember seeing this like on a big screen in front of me. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. And I remember him reaching out for Sarah Jessica Parker, and she grabs hold of his hand like they're going to hold on to each other and get through this Martian invasion.
Yeah.
And then she pulls, and his hand just comes loose, and his hand has been severed from his body and is singed around the wrist and is like fluctuating like rainbowy colors for a moment before his severed hand falls on the ground and a chihuahua picks it up and walks it off screen. I was like, are they making this seem like it's funny?
Yeah.
And then they cut to his dead body, which is just bones now and like an outstretched
just green
bone.
bones.
And I just was like, why are they doing this?
We have no heroes.
Yes.
I'm unmoored.
That was the day that America lost its innocence.
Yeah, absolutely.
That William lost his innocence. I I hated it. I
Yeah.
hated it so much. And then I remembered the image of Sarah Jessica Parker's head sewn onto the Chihuahua's body.
I hate that.
And I hated that.
That's mainly what I think, or what I thought of when I thought of Mars Attacks. I was like, okay, I don't really remember this movie. I remember that it's not good. I remember that I'm going to hate that Sarah Jessica Parker's head is on a Chihuahua's body.
I despised it.
Yeah.
There was something about it that was like, it was like inappropriate to look at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. It's not right.
It was not for me,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I think I was excited to use the excuse of Timburtober to look at it again as an adult. What is this? Almost 30 years later?
Right.
And be like, it probably was just
just a kid.
I was probably just a
it.
weakling.
Sure.
A
no,
whim.
it sucks.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible, and I still hated it.
Yeah.
And we're going to have so much more to say about why it's terrible
Yeah.
after this commercial break.
All right, we're back. I mean, we're far from alone. People don't like this movie. There's the smallest, I would say, groundswell of justice for Mars Attacks.
Yeah, it's pretty tiny.
It's very slight.
I'm here to quell that uprising.
Yeah.
I will not hear it.
Because I was like, I wonder, I went looking, you know, I was like, I wonder if there's been a reappraisal of this, because I could see there being one, because it's poppy, it's bright, it feels like it would be ripe for that sort of thing. But there's not a lot. There are some threads on Reddit where it's like, actually, I really enjoyed this movie. I get it. It's campy. It's whatever, but not a whole ton.
There are things that I'm not going to pretend that it's all bad.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I may come on strong because I'm a very intense individual.
Sure.
I have a fire in my belly.
Yeah, of course.
I'm very scary.
Yeah.
And there are definitely things about the movie that I do like or that I think are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being that Tim Burton's previous movie was Ed Wood, where he was doing basically like an early biopic of a 50s B-movie director who made Plan 9 from Outer Space, which is one of the most legendarily terrible sci-fi horror movies of all time, where it literally is, dangling a flying saucer from a string in front of the camera. And then this is his next movie? Like, that's kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, totally.
And I think that the movie looks very deliberately phony. So like anytime that there is a shot in Washington, right outside the window, like perfectly framed in a window, will be like the Capitol building.
Yeah.
It looks like you're in a diorama.
Yes.
Everything looks like it's set in a dollhouse or a cheap stage set.
Yeah, and I like that.
I kind of like that.
I like the way it looks. I like it whenever they cut to a shot of just like flying saucers surrounding the Earth and how like fakey that looks. I enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that that's kind of intriguing. I kind of wanted to watch it in black and white just to see, like, does this actually look like a 90s version?
Is there a black and white version or something?
No, I was shocked to see that no one has done that. It seems to me obvious to do. Red Letter Media discussed it too. They did like one of their review episodes, and they brought up that like it might look interesting in black and white.
Yeah.
And they did it for like a second, like in their review. You can see like, I don't know, 5 seconds of the movie in black and white. And it does look good, but I was like, I want to see the aliens moving in black and white. I want to see, the UFOs coming toward Earth in black and white.
I guess because it's not set in, it's set in like the 90s or whatever. So it makes sense to me that it's in color.
Yeah, no one really wants it to be. That's like an artsy fartsy person's perspective. But like, I
get it.
I think it's there. Right. Like I think that like you could easily have on the Blu-ray or something, like an alternate cut.
Yeah, of course.
A curiosity piece. It's not,
It's styled and shot like something that would be in black and white.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And admittedly, there is one scene that I think is genuinely, completely awesome. I'm going to leave that as a dangling thread, though, because it occurred to me I wanted to say this and I forgot to.
Okay.
We're going to do a Mischief Night stream.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, we should tell people out there. We're going to, on Thursday, October 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/GTTUpod. Kristen and I are going to stream for as long as the energy persists.
Yes.
Until the kids come along and egg the house or
Yeah,
break in
exactly.
and toilet paper us
As we sit.
as we sit. We're gonna play games. We'll probably play some games that folks out there you can play with us. Maybe watch some clips. It's Mischief Night. It's Cabbage Night. It's Goosey Night.
That's right.
Come enjoy Goosey Night with Guide to the Unknown.
Yeah.
That is a regional. That's a regional term for Mischief Night.
Yeah, that's right. Where is that?
I have no idea, but it's here now.
We only knew it as Mischief Night growing up. We heard the term Goosey Night, I think, when we were just like researching stuff for the show at one point. But the G link to Guide to the Unknown is undeniable.
It's too good.
That's right. So yeah, come hang out with us.
Goosey Night. Again, that's Thursday the 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
YouTube.com/GTTUpod.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anyway, can you guess what I think is the best scene of this movie that is so good? I have now watched it like 5 times.
No.
All right. I absolutely love the scene where the Martian girl shows up.
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, that's great.
That is the greatest thing this movie has to offer. I checked. It happens 1 hour into the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything in this movie takes so long.
Yes.
It's something like 40 minutes before the Martians land. This movie is insane.
Yeah.
But so the basic gist is that this Martian girl who looks like something out of a John Waters movie again.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we've seen like Tim Burton have this John Waters kind of kitschy.
Yeah, totally.
She's got a big beehive hairdo.
Yeah, and so the aliens have come to Earth by this point. They've killed a bunch of people, stolen some stuff, and they stole a Playboy magazine. And they have modeled the Martian girl after it's Lisa Marie in the Playboy that they're looking at. Lisa Marie is the name of the performer who plays the Martian girl.
I didn't do the math on that.
Yep. And then so they've created this hot human or whatever to distract the humans and send her in.
Very interesting.
Based on what they see that humans like.
Interesting. Yeah, that did not even occur to me. Yeah, that's more of a thread that shows more like planning than I thought this movie was even capable of.
Yep.
All these scenes feel disconnected to me. I was like, I don't know, there's just a Martian girl.
Well, I
now,
know
sure.
there's so much going on, all these characters in their own little silos. So that's completely understandable.
Oh, it stinks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many different plots there are, but it's Jack Nicholson and Glenn Close at the White House. It's Martin Short as his
Press secretary.
Press secretary, who's kind of connected to them, but sort of disconnected.
Yeah.
Their daughter Taffy.
Yeah.
Who's kind of with them, but kind of disconnected. Then they have this whole Vegas story where there's another Jack Nicholson running around and he's married to Annette Bening.
So weird. So apparently there are two Jack Nicholsons because when he was offered this, he said that he would want to play all the roles and that he wanted to do this sort of this just weird actor's exercise where he plays tons of roles. And because Tim Burton just loved working with him in Batman, he was like, well, what if we work it out so you play 2 roles? And that was acceptable.
All right.
I know. Okay.
But to what end?
Just for his own fun.
No, I'm fine with it being for Jack Nicholson's own fun, but you're still making a movie at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I know. It's so bizarre.
You'd think that there would be parallels.
It's not like he's Norbert or Norbit.
Norbert is O.J. Simpson in the Naked Gun.
Oh yeah, you're right. Norbit. Eddie Murphy.
Right.
I think it's weird to have just playing 2 roles.
Yes.
If anything, it should be all of the roles.
Yes, I would rather see a movie where he plays the Martians.
Or, wait a second, am I wrong about this? Because think about Austin Powers and Dr. Evil.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Why am I not fine with this? It's because this movie is bad.
No. Yes.
I'm working in real time out loud. I apologize, everyone.
Also, at least Dr. Evil and Austin Powers
are adversaries.
Know who each other are. One of Jack Nicholson's roles, he's the president. So everyone knows the president.
Yeah.
He also plays Art Land.
Yeah.
The Vegas real estate developer who's trying to build the Galaxy Hotel.
I know, what is the point of this
his
plot?
whole character, he talks like Jack Nicholson, but with a stuffy nose.
Yeah, totally. And he has a prosthetic nose. He has prosthetic teeth.
Yeah. It's
really no point.
It's also weird that
I think they're the most divorced from everything.
Yes.
The Art Land and Annette Bening roles.
Shouldn't it be that we're now seeing this other Jack Nicholson role of this, opportunistic land dealer guy, and that is somehow a comment on what the president is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but no.
There's nothing.
No.
They don't even, when they cut to Art Land, it's like they start on Jack Nicholson, and then they like cut to a bunch of other people, and then they just go to Art Land. I'm like, go start with the scene with Jack Nicholson as the president, and then as soon as you're going to expand and show other people around the globe, instantly cut to his other character.
Yeah.
So that you instantly have this like scene transition contrast of like there are two Jack Nicholsons that are similar but opposed or something.
No,
like,
he's just mixed in as though he's any other actor, but he's not.
What is going on?
It's just that it's Jack Nicholson. It's so weird. And also, I think that I was bringing my baggage of knowing Jack Nicholson and his intensity to watching his role as the president, which is admittedly, he does go to his Jack Nicholson place eventually, but he's like kind of benign, the president's role in the beginning. And I was having a hard time with it because he's just kind of like listening to everybody else, but he still has Jack Nicholson's face and stuff. So I was like, what's going on here? It like didn't feel right.
Could not agree more. Everything is wasted.
Yeah.
He's wasted in both roles.
Absolutely.
I do not like seeing him.
He only a couple times gets to like go for it. It's mostly him just being like, so what do you think we should do?
Right.
All right. So then let's do that. And I was like, but you're not like that.
Yes.
Ever. What's this?
This is, all right. This movie was written by a man named Jonathan Gems. He apparently had some contributions to Beetlejuice and Batman's scripts. This is pretty much his last movie.
Yeah.
He made one other movie after this. He also wrote the novelization of this.
Oh.
And
surprised there was one.
Yeah, so was I.
Huh.
I took a look. There's I thought it was the tagline for the movie. It turned out it was just the tagline from the book.
Okay.
It says on the inside of the jacket, it says, "They come in peace." Not.
That sounds like a weird like Wayne's Worldization of the movie.
Wayne's World had come out 4 years prior. Everyone was beyond not. It wouldn't be until
weird.
Borat.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Until Borat resurrected the knot.
Borat Resurrection's my favorite movie.
How bizarre.
Oh, it's so bad.
You know what line stood out to me from the movie? First of all, it is a good line and a good delivery, but it must have been in the commercial or the trailer or something where Jack Nicholson was like, 2 out of the 3 branches of government are still in operation, and that's not bad, or whatever it was.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a great
good.
line. That ain't bad, having 2 of the 3 branches of government.
Yeah, the president saying that.
I guarantee all the best lines are in the trailer because all the best lines can fit in a trailer.
Definitely.
This movie is devoid of personality or jokes.
Yeah.
There's so much dead air. There are just so many shots that just sort of like linger beyond the cut point. You know what I mean? Like you would think like you should shorten all this shit.
And there is also just so much. You're talking about Jack Nicholson being wasted. Indeed. There's waste in general. Like, I know that, like, the aliens have to kill people and stuff, but, like, Michael J. Fox, come on. This is a star.
Yes.
What are you doing? He's one of my favorite actors.
A star is killed.
A star is killed. Like, Back to the Future is also Back to the Future and Wayne's World are like tied for my favorite movie. I love them so much. And I forgot that he was in this. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then he's completely wasted.
And then he said, oh, hell no.
Exactly. What a waste of a great actor. I'm sure part of that was kind of for the Drew Barrymore-esque surprise of being like, oh, we have this huge cast.
I guess so.
I kind of think so. But then he played for that.
But Drew Barrymore's scene is 15 minutes long.
Yeah, but I think that there is something to casting like a big actor and then killing them fairly unceremoniously.
I do agree with that. I can see in here what you're supposed to feel, like what they want you to feel.
Yeah,
that they cannot make you feel.
Yes,
they spend way too long setting up all these characters, so that when you get to the first Martian landing scene and people start getting unceremoniously killed, you go from thinking, wow, what a huge cast, to, they were using the huge cast as a fake out because some of them are just going to get killed right away.
Right.
Like there's a There's a puckish Jack Black.
Yes.
This is like way before anyone would know, like, oh my God, that's Jack Black.
Totally.
But that just goes to show that, like,
he does have a presence.
He has oh, yes. I mean, you see his hams. For crying out loud.
Yep.
Somebody came along and just untucked the back of his shirt.
Yeah.
And they were just like, all right, now film it.
Yeah.
It's like, it looks like his shirt is yoinked up. You can see like wrinkles of a yoink.
Yeah.
To show his ass cheeks.
Yeah.
As he's like moving army equipment around. But it's
Right.
like, that just goes to show that even like the small roles are somebody who's notable. And he does like, he moves like Jack Black.
Oh, totally. When he's running at one point, I was like, oh my God.
His like body moves before his head does a little bit. It's like so strange, this guy.
Totally.
But then he just runs toward an alien and instantly gets vaporized. And you see in slow motion as his body melts, just revealing his bones. And he's like shaking and in pain, and his family's watching it on TV. And it's like, that doesn't feel like a feel-good fake out. That feels like a confusing, slow, upsetting moment to me. It's not funny.
No. I don't think I ever felt much of anything watching this movie. Yeah. I didn't feel particularly upset. If anything, I didn't like it when that family kept talking to the son, Lucas Haas, about how he sucks so much and how Jack Black is so great. I felt a little upset about that.
Yeah.
But anything else, I was just like, it was just kind of happening in front of me.
This is a bizarrely like feel bad movie.
Yeah, it is feel bad
in some ways.
Or I felt like repulsed by the dog head thing with Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, that is repulsive. I don't like that.
It's horrible.
They put the Chihuahua's head on her body and her head on the Chihuahua's body. Like, because
it's sick and wrong.
It is sick and wrong. So here's the big shockaroony doony, and I'm sure you came across this as well.
Yeah.
I always thought for my entire life until this past week.
Yeah.
And I all of a sudden realized that Up was Dead and Black was white. And this has been a repeated refrain from me for all of Timburtober.
Yeah.
I keep being like, Tim Burton's an idea man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a writer with his own ideas.
Right.
Even Mars Attacks is a property, apparently.
Yes.
This was not an original idea at all. This is an adaptation of trading cards?
Yeah. So weird. Yes, I didn't know this until this week either.
That is insane to me.
I know.
This is like
it's like the Barbie movie.
Yes, this is like making a movie about Labubus right now.
Which must be coming now that you say that.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Labubu v. Lafufu. Reckoning. I wrote down some math. I don't know if you're going to agree with any of these or if you're going to know what I'm talking about for at least one of them.
Okay.
So I wrote down comparisons for this movie. One of them based on the trading card notion that there were literally in 1962, there was like 50 or 60 cards that you'd buy for 5 cents.
Yeah.
At a 5 cent bubble gummery. I don't know what they used to have back then. I don't know what life was like back then.
The 5 cent bubble gum.
That's the only place you could get them.
Yeah, of course.
They were literally like baseball cards.
Yeah.
They were teeny tiny cards, and they would have an image of the Martians, which look identical to the movie.
Totally.
And they were doing any number of hilariously horrible things.
Right.
And they were pretty grisly. I'm going to put a few on the screen right now in the video version. So like Charred by Martians, Beast and the Beauty, and it's a Martian sneaking up on a lady, soldier fights back, and they would get gory. So you can see burning flesh. They're like napalming this Jack Black stand-in guy, and his bones are revealed. So this movie is adapting like a very little known property.
Yeah, it's a very surprising thing to adapt into a movie.
Which is, to me, it's like
somebody must have been a big fan.
It's like weirdly soulless.
Yeah, well, kind of, except that this is so strange and I don't know, underground, I would think. This isn't like such a huge property or whatever. I would imagine that it must have been a passion project for someone.
Well, then why does it feel like this?
I think it's just not good. It just wasn't executed that well. But I don't know. It's not like I'm having a hard time finding something equivalent, but I don't know. This is such a special interest.
Yes.
It feels like.
So I wrote down that this is essentially Independence Day meets Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, totally. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah.
We're covering a Garbage Pail Kids level movie right now.
God, I hate the Garbage Pail Kids.
I wrote down that this is like Southland Tales meets Gremlins. Do you know what Southland Tales is?
No.
It's the second movie by the Donnie Darko guy.
Okay.
And it was the same kind of thing where it's like a sprawling cast. It had everyone was in it. The Rock was in it. Mm-hmm. Kevin Smith was in it, playing a general.
Okay.
John Lovitz was in it.
Lucky.
Like every
The movie, I mean.
the movie.
Forgetting him. Yeah.
Jealous. Like it's just like every single role is played by someone you recognize to the point that you're like, how did this happen?
Yeah, right.
Why did everyone agree to do this? It doesn't make any sense.
Is that good?
No.
Okay.
Reportedly, it's quite terrible. Sean William Scott is in it.
Lucky.
I wrote down it's Plants vs. Zombies meets Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Okay.
Or
Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
It's a Sega Genesis game.
Okay.
Where it's like all these like, caricature Americans are being eaten by monsters and stuff. And like this movie is like caricature of America.
Yeah.
It's the president, but he only cares about like appearance and what the voters want. Like, I want them to know that the schools will be open.
Yes.
And the garbage will be taken out.
Right.
It's like he's completely unwilling to address the actual threats.
Right. What's happening right in front of him. He's just like listening to everybody around him. Like when the Martians first land and they like annihilate everybody, Pierce Brosnan is like, look, I don't think this is that bad. And he just kind of like listens to him.
And he's in a white lab coat with a pipe.
Yeah.
Like he's a cartoon scientist. Everyone's a cartoon.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Here, you know what? We got to regroup. It's time to anyway. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to try. Yeah. We'll have to see.
Right.
Let's take a breather, everybody. A break from the aliens and talk about patreon.com/GTTUpod. This is where you can go to get our second weekly podcast, The Netherworld Dispatch.
It's a safe place.
It is. It's marked safe from Mars attacks.
Yes.
That we can guarantee you. And it comes out every Monday, which kicks total ass. So go over there, take a look at our different tiers, see what works for you, and go have some fun. You also get ad-free Guides to the Unknown, which rules. You don't have to fast forward through any commercials. You don't have to fast forward through us spieling. We have a Discord where people are talking every single day. It's like old school AOL chat rooms, but with all Guides to the Unknown listeners. And there are movie commentaries, all kinds of stuff. And we are so appreciative to all of our existing patrons. So thank you so, so much. And go check it out if you're not there already.
It is because of all of you that I'm willing to do an obscene amount of research into something like Mars attacks.
Yeah,
Thank you
right.
for your support.
Yes, this is really what keeps Guides to the Unknown going, is the Patreon.
It's kind of your fault.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/GTTUpod. The most recent episode of The Netherworld Dispatch is episode 236. Paranormal drama. Kristen discovered a feud.
Yep.
Who is buying the Conjuring house?
Us.
Big, yeah, right, us.
Yeah.
It'll be ours.
Yes.
We're moving in.
Yes.
Some secret buyer bought the house, and then the guy from Ghost Hunters is like, I'm not going to let that happen.
This will not stand.
This should be for the people.
Yeah. There's all this like weird drama brewing between different paranormal investigators, and we look into it. Apparently, like the Warrens' grandson is mad at the Warrens' son-in-law. It's a whole thing.
There's so much infighting, but really, like, who is the mysterious person who bought the Conjuring house, and what are his nefarious plans to turn it into a haunted attraction or Airbnb and charge $2,000 tickets?
I hope we get to learn.
You know, Bobby called me. He goes, no one has considered that he might just be like a person who wants to buy land. And doesn't care about ghosts.
Right.
And doesn't know what the Conjuring is. No one's considering that.
There's no way.
And I was like,
Absolutely not.
That's a very interesting point.
Yeah.
It could just be a real estate thing.
Totally.
I don't know. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, but go check that out. That's episode 236 of the Netherworld Dispatch on patreon.com/GTTUpod. Would you allow me a couple of private corners?
Of course.
Here. For starters, this book arrived on my doorstep. I was very excited about it. This is a graphic novel called Phobia. It is written by Derek Acosta from the comedy group Mega 64. He did an episode of Guide to the Unknown with us a while back. This is a graphic novel with about 17 different short horror stories, each illustrated by different artists. Very imaginative, very fun, very much a throwback to like those like 80s sort of Tales from the Crypt, like the comics, not the show. Super, super fun. So you can go check this out. Phobia with an F, horrorcomic.com.
Super cool.
So go check that out. I got number 151.
Nice.
All right. Like
nice.
Mew, the Pokemon.
Yes, absolutely.
The rarest Pokemon.
I knew that.
So that's the Phobia comic. Also, it is the Halloween season. And so I want to remind folks out there, because I haven't talked about it in a little while, but this year I wrote a TV series that is out. It is out in its entirety. You can go find it right this second and get the entire mystery from soup to nuts, from top to bottom, from front to back.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought maybe it would be worth having everyone check this out.
Yeah.
It's crazy up here. There's no Wi-Fi. There's just landlines and a curfew. And apparently there's a list of rules that I'm supposed to read.
Bowery is a nice place. A nice quiet town where you don't even have to lock your door.
I'm done chasing this kind of thing.
I found tapes in the house, audio, video of a woman.
What are you hiding?
My mom used to tell me there was a monster in the woods.
Welcome to Lowry.
That's the trouble with Tessa, everybody. It is on Screambox, which is the home of Terrifier. It's also available on Apple TV and Amazon Video, where you can rent it or buy it as well. So go check that out. Small town mystery.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah, Will did a great job.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And we're going to conclude in this little segment, at least, with a lovely review.
Yes.
From
great.
16 Olives. Titled
I love olives.
So do I. You know how many I want?
16.
17. So
You have to one up.
huge issue.
Yeah.
I'm not even into horror, but I can listen to these two all day long. They've accompanied me through many, many hours of house cleaning. I love their humor so stinking much. Thank you for everything you two do. I feel like if you'll enjoy this podcast, you'll absolutely love a movie called Velocipaster. Do you know what this movie is?
No.
They say it's free on Tubi. It's exactly what you think. What do you think it is?
It must be some sort of dinosaur pastor mashup. I don't know. A pastor fighting a dinosaur?
Close.
What is it?
Pastor who becomes a dinosaur.
Oh, that makes more sense. A Velocipaster.
I looked at the trailer.
Yeah.
Looked at the trailer. It's better than Mars Attacks. So thank you, 16 Olives.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who leaves us reviews. We really, really appreciate it. We would love it if you would do it if you haven't done it already. You can leave us a written review like that on Apple Podcasts. You can leave us a starred review on Spotify or other podcast players. And if you leave us that kind of written review, we will read it on the show, as long as it's nice, duh. So
Yeah, we've skipped some duds.
yeah, totally. So thank you so much. And yeah, you're all great. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. All right, we've got one more commercial break, and then we're getting right back into it. And I swear I'm going to start praising that one scene. Check it out.
Check it out right now. We're back.
What do you want to talk about? Where does your mind go in the Mars Attacks arena? Did you look at any of the cards, any of the trading cards?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What'd you think of them? Were they cool?
Yes. I don't know. They were okay. I was like, okay, I can see where the movie came from this. What do you think about the way the aliens look?
I hate it.
I do too. I hate the dangly things on their cheeks.
Oh yeah, I know that little spare bit of meat.
It's disgusting. I think that I would be more okay with how they look if that wasn't there. Like, I still wouldn't love what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of look like skeletons with big eyeballs in their giant sockets and then these huge brains. And in their off time, they wear red underwear. And then
yeah, like satiny.
Yeah.
They're tidy whities, but they're red.
Yes, that's them in repose. Like when they're just in their own flying saucers or whatever.
Which I took as a Tim Burtonism, because this is an adaptation of those trading cards. And
That's a
it
good
takes
point.
a lot of imagery from the trading cards, but I was like, well, all right, putting them in their underwear feels like some weirdo touch. I don't know. No, it's pulled straight from trading card number 13.
Oh, yeah,
right
I
here,
guess you're right. Yes.
which is the only trading card where the aliens are treated so comedically, where they're like sipping martinis, watching the alien attack on the Capitol, but they do appear to be wearing their satin red undies.
That's a great point.
It's their housewear.
Yeah, I hadn't picked up on that. So yeah, and then when they're out and about, like with humans, they have like capes and stuff, or they have on like tactical gear.
Yeah.
I did like the way their tactical gear was put on. They all get into a line, and then they go through this thing that from the left and right like claps their gear onto them.
Claps their cheeks.
Yeah, claps. Oh yeah, they're aliens.
Claps their alien cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it just kind of like they go through an assembly line that just puts on their clothes.
Right.
So I enjoyed that. But no, I don't like them. I hate the noise they make.
Ack, ack, ack.
It's very annoying.
Yes.
It's just grating.
Yes.
And there's also an effect put onto the audio for like the way their voices sound that's just like super irritating. Horrible all around.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Legendary that they put just ack as a placeholder in the script, and they would figure out the alien speech later and decide to just go with it. Stinks.
yeah, I think it's from top to bottom terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Like if this is, I don't understand. There are a lot of things I don't understand.
Yeah. I also don't understand I hate to address it, but it was something that I found to be an inconsistency in the movie. I don't understand the alien's sexuality. Because so they there's an alien body that's left behind when they invade Earth for the first time, and scientists are like they're I can't think they're discovering it is what I was gonna say.
They're discovering this body,
They're
dissecting.
inspecting, dissecting,
Yeah.
whatever. And they make a note to say they don't have any genitals.
Right.
So I was like, okay, whatever. And then they're up in their spaceship, and this alien sees Sarah Jessica Parker, who's in her underwear, and her underwear just happens to be, I guess, like this holographic silver bra and undies, even though that looks like very space-like. Or did they put her in that?
Right.
It feels like it goes with her outfit, though, because I think that her boots that she was wearing were silver.
Okay.
But anyway, it sees her, and it looks at her like, hubba, hubba, kind of menacing, and starts breathing hard. And I was like, ew.
Yes.
And then... So that's in contrast with no genitals. Although, of course, I know a lot of sex is in the mind, but still the genitals do come into play.
well, they may just not have genitals where we expect the genitals,
That's a good point.
right?
I don't know. Wouldn't they have said that, though, then? Wouldn't they be like, oh, I'm surprised to find the balls are in the chest cavity? They just said they don't have genitals altogether.
I guess they didn't instantly go on a ball hunt. I think
Why say anything at all?
I don't, Kristen, I don't know.
And then later, Christina Applegate is having sex with a guy in her trailer, and they're like, ah, because there are aliens looking at the window, and they use these windshield wipers on their alien like head protector things because they're getting all fogged up because they love it.
You're right.
So what's their deal?
I don't know what their deal is. Are they
Again, much is in the mind.
Of course.
And I know that.
Yes, right. You were enlightened.
Yeah.
What are they related to humans?
The aliens? It kind of seems like it in some way. I mean, they look like human skeletons, except their brains are huge.
Yes. Yeah, basically the design boils down to skull face but big brain.
Yeah, with weird turkey danglers or whatever on their cheeks.
Yeah, with turkey gobblers on the
Yeah.
sides. Maybe those are the genitals.
Maybe, actually, if
We're so
anything.
preoccupied trying to find them.
Yeah, if anything looks like some sort of genitals, I guess it's those.
But they're bipedal, they
Yes.
walk upright. They
Seem to
just
have hands. Look, that guy's using a clicker. There couldn't be anything more human.
Yes, exactly. Yes, he found the clicker.
Yeah, because they're watching the Capitol be destroyed on TV.
Yes. So I
By the way, talk about political parallels.
I know.
You were talking about in Batman last week.
You're right. You're right. This is more spot on, but so much less like understandably satirical or something.
Totally. They're shrinking that general while he's talking about wanting to save democracy, and then they stomp on him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know. And they obliterate Congress, and then that old lady goes, "They blew up Congress," and is laughing, pointing at the TV and stuff.
Yep.
I feel like this movie doesn't have anything to say. I feel like this movie like doesn't have a brain in its head.
No. It doesn't seem to have a comment on it beyond like this is bad and scary because you don't want those things to happen or whatever.
Yeah, right. I don't know the whole thing.
But yeah, through today's lens, I was like, are the aliens MAGA dumbasses?
Oh, they're storming the Capitol.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Are they not?
That's interesting.
Their brains are too big, but still.
Like the humans are still stupid.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, totally.
There's not.
No, it's not. It's not precise.
This movie has too many dumb people. You know what I mean? Like there needs to be someone who knows what's going on.
Pretty much only Taffy, the president's daughter.
Taffy.
She's lying back eating pizza. Like, look at all this that's happening. Look at these ants all fighting with each other.
Sure. She probably should be the person that you like latch on to or something, where it's just like the sort of like disaffected youth or something thinking that everyone's crazy.
Yeah.
But she's not in the movie enough for that to
be underlined in
anything.
any meaningful way.
No, everything is wasted. Every single one of these characters is completely wasted because they have to share all this screen time. The movie just ends up being about nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. The only things that are
It's just if it were good, it would just be about the fun of watching crazy things happen or whatever. And I would be able to theoretically get down with that. However, it's just not good.
Well, I think about so Gremlins, right? I'm a big fan of Gremlins. I like how so much of that movie is just watching like the little puppets go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and like I'm a big fan of the scene where they go to a bar and one of the Gremlins is using a hand puppet of a bumblebee and just going, "Oh, no.
Yeah.
Like it gets so gonzo.
Yeah.
And you're just watching them cause mischief and kill each other and attack people it's just like, that's the same, isn't it? Except I feel like in Gremlins, they get to that by like 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
It takes an hour and change until the Martians do their true invasion.
Right.
Everything so far, there are like two touch points. They land in the desert and they say, "We come in peace." And then somebody lets a bird out. They're like, "They come in peace." And they let a dove loose. And then the aliens seem to react in fright at the bird.
Right.
And start vaporizing the bird and everybody. And that's when Michael J. Fox gets killed. And that's when Jack Black gets killed. And a general gets killed. And Sarah Jessica Parker gets abducted.
Yeah.
And after that is when Pierce Brosnan is like, "Perhaps it was a big misunderstanding. They seemed afraid of the bird."
Yeah.
And then Jack Nicholson's like, they did seem confused about birds.
Yeah.
Something like that. They try to rationalize.
Yeah.
And then they have a conversation with the aliens. Like,
yeah, they send out another message where they're like, "Look, we know that this might have just been a misunderstanding. We want you to know that you have nothing to fear from us. I think we can work together, Earth and Mars or whatever." And the aliens get that message and they're just like, "Ha ha, these dumbasses."
I don't think they should have shown them laughing at the message. I think they should have had the aliens then say, which they do also do this.
Yeah.
Be like, "It was a misunderstanding.
Right.
We'd like to speak at Congress."
Right.
And then the alien ambassador comes down and starts reading a speech and then quickly throws the speech to the side and starts blasting.
So that we at home are surprised as well.
Yes, that we at home might also think it was This needs to happen about 1 hour earlier.
Yeah.
And we need to also not know if it was a misunderstanding or not. But we keep kind of the alien ship where they're like laughing at the humans.
Yeah.
We should be confused then too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it just seems, at that point, once it happens twice.
Right.
Once it happens twice that they say like, "We mean you no harm."
Yeah.
And then they instantly start blasting. Then it's clear that they're like manipulating our hope for peace.
Yes.
So that they can get the jump on us.
Yes.
And that's kind of amusing. But all of this happens so late in the movie.
Yeah.
But then this sets up.
Yeah, what have we been doing?
We've been wasting time with Annette Bening.
I'm about to say, we've been hanging out with Annette Bening and Art Land.
Yes.
Ugh.
Who have nothing to do or say that's of any interest whatsoever. Or cutting to Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah, barely, but yes.
Barely. And but so barely that you're like, well, just cut it out.
I know, yeah. And
we don't have time to waste
yes.
on all these things.
Yeah, it's them like escaping because Annette Bening was at the meeting where everybody was excited for the Martians to come to Earth for the first time. Storm Area 51-esque.
Yes.
A bunch of hippies going out to the desert to meet with the aliens or whatever.
Right.
And she's like so excited for them to like show us a new consciousness. She's like this new hippie lady. And then she sees this whole liquefying thing go down. Or not, they don't liquefy people, but
whatever they're doing, they vaporize you and turn you into red and green skeletons.
Yes.
More Christmas shit.
Yeah.
What's going on with this guy in Christmas?
Yeah, totally. Although red and green are just complementary colors, so maybe it's just that. But of course, the association is Christmas. So you're right, it is Christmas. Anyway. She sees that and she's like, oh my God, we got to get the hell out of Dodge. Like the aliens are coming. I'm done thinking they're just peaceful and great. And so we do have just kind of like useless, but like madcap running around trying to like get on her husband's plane and get somewhere safe or whatever. So there is a bunch of time wasted doing that.
Boy, is it a time suck.
Yeah.
And you've got Jim Brown and Pam Grier, who are a separated couple on opposite coasts, and they've got kids that play arcade games where they shoot aliens.
Yeah.
And he's a former boxer.
One of them is Ray J.
Is that right? Oh, I didn't know that. He's a former boxer who's trying to make money, and Art Land at some point tries to pay him to
be his like henchman.
To be a henchman. All of this goes nowhere.
Totally.
And has nothing to do with anything. You cut like half these people out.
Yes.
The movie needs to open.
Though I love Pam Grier.
Oh, listen.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I was like, she was great.
Give them something to do.
Yeah, I know.
Would you please? No one has anything to do in this movie.
Totally.
They just have their own subplot thing. And that's why it also feels like Independence Day, which is also everyone all around the country. And not only that.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah. You have the mom who's a stripper and has the son in Independence Day, and Will Smith is her husband, and they're separate, so she has an event. It's like the same story.
And Judd
there.
Hirsch is there. That
Thank
I always
God.
forget.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Harvey Firestein is there.
Oh my God.
He's got to call his lawyer. He's got to call his mom.
Whoa. Who's Will Smith's? Is it Vivica A. Fox?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good cast.
Oh, there's also another hippie lady in that movie who is also like, they come in peace. And then she's at like the top of the Sears Tower or something.
Yeah, that rings a bell. I guess there's
and they
got to be that.
explode it. That was upsetting to me too, where I was like, she was such a rube.
Yeah. Yeah, she was just sweet. Why did you have to kill her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the same movie, but it's just too many people. There's too much going on.
Totally.
But at least we have the Lisa Marie scene.
Yes, that scene is great. The way she moves.
I have never seen anything like this anywhere else. You've got Martin Short.
Yep.
Who's in his best Conan O'Brien cosplay.
Yeah, this was jarring. I had just finished the most recent episode of Only Murders in the Building and gone straight to this. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I know, yeah. He's in the Martin Short era where I did not like him.
Yes.
And I can see why.
I can too.
He's great. He's terrible and great in this in equal measure. Again, wasted. I mean, there's no point.
Totally.
But so his character thing is that he likes ladies. And so he pulls up in a limo next to Lisa Marie, who looks so spooky and out of time
awesome.
and is like so like lost.
The gum is such a weird and great detail.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Every ounce of it is so good. She is so plainly alien.
Yeah.
You don't know if she's like a robot or something. I thought maybe she was a robot suit or something. But so he's like, would you like to get a tour of the White House? And even the way that she nods yes, she can't. She's an alien trying to approximate human stuff, so she nods like in a circular motion, which is so strange. She never talks, she never says a word, but she's got this blue eyeshadow, which is again very like divine, you know? And he takes her to the JFK room.
It's also just very 50s, like this just kind of like antiquated version of what it is to be human. Just like this big blonde hair, blue eyeshadow, red lips. Like this is what it is to be a woman.
Yeah.
So this is what they send down.
Yes. You know, it actually gave me a chill. There's a thing in it that I found actually scary.
Yeah.
When he's first walking her into the White House and he's like, yeah, many people have walked these halls and now we are. He's like very like smug and prideful.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, 15 feet behind him.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
she realizes that she needs to catch up to him or something.
Yes.
So the way she moves fast, because she typically just glides with her arms like almost like she's walking through water.
Yep, they're just kind of like undulating side to side in this like crazy, graceful kind of like round way.
Yes. She all of a sudden, though, and he doesn't see it, she sort of tips forward at the waist. One arm is straight, and she just hustles up behind him. It's very like,
Yes.
ooh, it's like uncanny, inhuman. It's like,
It does kick ass.
it's like some ghosty alien. Well, she's literally alien, but like she just moves in such an unnatural way. It sent a
Behind
chill
his
up
back.
my spine.
Yeah.
And then he turns and sees her at the last thing and he goes, "You're very graceful."
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
He doesn't know
totally.
what's going on. He's got blinders on because he's a horny man.
Yeah.
He's horny Martin Short man.
Yep.
I don't want that.
I know. I do not like it when Martin Short is like that. He's in an episode of SVU. I don't remember what happens in the episode, but I remember I did not like it.
No, if Martin Short's in SVU, I ain't watching. Is he a chomo?
God, I forgot about that. I don't remember.
I'll never forget about that. Find the episode where I accidentally watched a clip of SVU and learned about chomos.
I think that
That
is,
guy from The Office.
I think that is the only time in SVU they use the phrase chomo. That is what they
It's inexplicable.
they use that as a shortener, a shortener,
Mama's little baby loves
abbreviation.
shortening.
an abbreviation for child molester, chomo. I've never heard that before.
Chomo.
Besides that episode.
And then one of the cops goes undercover in the jail cell, and to keep
It's
up
Donald
the ruse
Logue.
of being undercover, he pisses himself. When does an undercover cop deliberately piss himself? You have to imagine the other cops are like, I think he's getting too into character.
To say this is above and beyond.
We've got to talk to Donald Logue about this.
Crazy.
You're taking it too far. Yes, we want a confession, but
Not that bad.
I actually think you disturbed him so much he clammed up. He didn't want to talk to somebody who pissed his pants in the jail cell.
Definitely, you were too weird.
Yes.
There was also an episode with Michael McKean.
No, thank
I know.
you. No.
I know.
No.
Yeah, they haven't done that kind of casting in like a really long time, thankfully.
Who would it be?
I don't know. Today.
Timothy Chalamet? You know who it would be?
Who?
I know the most upsetting person to most of the
For
population.
today? Okay.
For who it would be.
Who?
Sheldon.
Sheldon? Oh, God.
Right?
No.
No one would want to see that.
They wouldn't, but I think he's also just done like normal roles, so it wouldn't be quite
No.
as, yeah.
He's playing Sheldon.
incongruous. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be upsetting. I
That'd
definitely.
be pretty upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an epilogue.
I've actually never seen Sheldon in action.
Can you believe?
I never have. I've seen him just still photos. I'm aware of Bazinga. I'm not sure I've ever even seen like a clip.
I saw a clip. There is a young Sheldon spinoff.
Yeah, I do know that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a zombie in it. It's
Always? It wasn't just like a one episode?
Like a main character is a zombie. No, I saw a clip and I was like, what is this? It's like a guy talking to his dad. This might be a spoiler for some people. I don't know what the hell is going on. So
Okay.
it's
beware. Potential spoiler.
I think it's like the 80s. It looks like the Wonder Years. It's like a guy sitting at a table. He's an adult. He's talking to his father, who's older. And his father is kind of being like, well, that's where you went wrong. Like, you screwed up, son. And he's like, no, Dad, listen, I'm going to get a good job. I'm going to whatever. I'll pull it out. It's going to be fine. So some conflict has been going on that his dad is sort of criticizing his grown son for.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden it cuts to the dad and he goes, well, that's what killed me.
Oh.
And he's
What?
like, and then the son goes like, well, when you had your heart attack, Dad, like you were fine. You made it through that. And then it cuts to the dad and he's a zombie makeup and he goes, did I? Or something like that. And it's like, then the adult son wakes up and that was him having a stress dream about his father who had died. And I was like, this is awesome.
Yikes.
What is this? This is scary. It was a spin-off of Young Sheldon.
Oh, yeah. I was figuring it was like a weird Halloween episode sort of thing.
No, I think it was just emotionally resonant, sad,
Yikes.
scary. Yeah, but it was effective.
Wow.
It was very
Why
effective.
did you see that?
Because I'm
did that cross your-
addicted to like YouTube shorts and Facebook
Yeah.
shorts, and they show me the worst shit. As soon as I found out that it was a Young Sheldon, universe, I was like, of course it is.
Yeah.
Even the thing I liked Turned out to be a young Sheldon thing. Can't have anything good.
Well, it sounds like it was good, and it just happened to be from the Sheldon verse.
Yeah, but I can't
and
allow
that's
myself.
Okay.
I can't allow myself to join the Sheldon.
No,
verse.
let yourself.
No,
let yourself enjoy it.
No,
that's
I cannot.
quite all right.
I cannot.
That's all right.
So Lisa Marie
yeah.
joins Martin Short in the JFK room.
Yeah,
which is.
It's like a secret room for doing it.
It's like Roman Bridgers.
Yeah, yes, it is.
What's that guy's name? John Milton's.
Yeah.
The secret room in his castle.
Yeah, you like press a wall. Yeah.
And he looks at Lisa Marie through a fish tank. That shot is so good. She looks so unrealistic.
Yes.
You know, she's a regular lady in a costume, but something about her performance, which is silent, is so affecting.
It's wonderful.
And then he tries to make out with her, and then he tries to get the gum out of her mouth.
Yeah.
And then this again dips into where I'm like, I don't like seeing funny people.
Yes.
She bites off his finger.
Yep.
And then Martin Short's looking at a stump of a finger and screaming. And I'm like, what is it about seeing a comedian?
It's unsettling.
Get murdered that is very upsetting.
I don't know. We're not used to seeing them in that context.
I guess.
Unfortunately, I would like to keep them in their separate box.
I know.
Not fair of me, but
I know. But then she clumps him over the head.
I'm not your hero.
Right.
As I keep reminding.
So many people expect you to be the voice of the youth.
Of course.
To stand up.
Yes.
For the infirm. So she clumps him on the head with a candlestick and it's lights out for Martin Short.
Yeah, that's right.
That seems to be, and then she tries to assassinate the president. Mm-hmm. She vaporizes the dog, which comes straight from one of the cards.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. And then they manage to prevent her from killing the president. They get the alien.
Yeah.
They shoot the alien girl to death, and it turns out the gum she was chewing was nitrogen gum because they breathe nitrogen.
Yep.
That's kind of amusing.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
kind of interesting as a detail.
Yeah, I thought that was clever.
But it's her death that seems to be the thing that makes the Martians go, all right, no more playing around. Mm-hmm. Everyone get your blaster things and we're going to invade. And then you get the zaniness.
Yeah. An
hour and 10 minutes in. You get the zaniness of...
Yeah,
I don't know what they're doing. They're changing Mount Rushmore to all have alien faces.
Yeah, it goes off. They go backup. They're backup singers for Tom Jones for a minute.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the stuff where then I'm actively going, okay, now I need to get out of here. Before this, I'm like, all right, this isn't good, but it's all just sort of happening in front of me. Because there is such a stacked cast, I felt like that could really carry me through. At least I can latch on to my SJP, my Pierce Brosnan here and there, of course, my Michael J. Fox. But then when this is all happening, I was like, all right, enough.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I think that a lot of people would call this the good stuff.
Yeah.
These are the gags.
Totally. This is a matter of preference.
This is the cards happening one after another.
Yeah.
Toppling the Washington Monument on a bunch of Boy Scouts.
Right.
Blowing up, I don't know, the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, totally.
You know? Just like, okay, whatever. But it just be like the movie was already so disjointed that now getting to gag central.
Yeah.
It's just disjointed on being disjointed already.
Yeah.
It's just nonsense occurring.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if it were funny,
then
that's the
fine.
real sin is like, if any of this were funny to me, I would go with it. And comedy is subjective. So there are bound to be people out there that are like, this works for me, therefore this entire structure works for me. But if the humor doesn't make you laugh, this movie is like, it has nothing.
Yeah, no, like they shoot like a nuke. America shoots a nuke at the aliens and they suck it up into basically like a balloon sort of thing that they then suck up like it's helium.
Yeah, like hardy har.
Enough.
Right. I know. Yeah, wrap it up, man.
And the last shot of the entire movie, which is so weird, is an eagle flying onto Tom Jones's arm.
Yeah.
That's so weird that that's the last shot of the whole movie. Yeah. And like the song, It's Not Unusual to Be Loved by Anyone, I don't know if that's the whole name, starts playing and he's like, oh yeah, like he can hear it. And he snaps his fingers. And that's how the movie ends.
I think they gave up.
I think they must have.
I think they totally gave up by the end of this movie.
And it's because he has escaped Las Vegas and he's like in the wilderness. He's gotten away or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't believe that was the parting shot of the movie. I was like, wow.
So here's the big shockaroo.
Mm-hmm. The big dukaroo?
The big dukaroo. You notice the Batman gag I don't know if they was intentional or what, but the aliens invade the like situation room and they confront Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
And he gives a speech about like how we should be getting along.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Martian ambassador guy sheds a tear and they go to shake hands. And Jack Nicholson he pulls, it's a fake hand.
Yes.
Which is the same gag he did to Vicky Vale.
Yeah,
At the top of that church.
True.
And it's an alien hand that then like crawls around his body and
goes.
It moves to get his ass.
Yes, I know.
But then a spear comes out of the middle of his chest.
I know. I was very confused by that. I know. And
What
I'm just
happened there?
Whatever. Who knows? The end of the story is that he's dead. So whatever.
Why didn't they, in a worse movie, in a worse world,
Yeah.
the president would be killed by the aliens in this movie, and then they'd be like, well, we have his we have his doppelganger.
Yeah.
On standby, and it's Art Land,
Yeah, that's true.
who then has to come in and pretend to be the president.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. It would make sense, though. It would be making use of the fact that there are 2 Jack Nicholsons.
You're right. It would make sense. So
So-
it doesn't work here.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
You know what else would make sense? So the first alien meeting where they shoot the dove out of the sky, and then everyone's like, maybe it was the dove,
Right.
and they're like, oh, guess it wasn't the dove when they shoot Congress, and it turns out they're just here for mayhem.
Yeah.
Then everyone slots the dove into that part of your brain where you're like, that's a misdirect. They were just killing stuff. The bird had nothing to do with it. But if you watch the movie, if you watch the Lisa Marie scene 5 times the way that I did,
Yeah.
the reason the Lisa Marie alien gets killed is because she's trying to hold the president hostage.
Yeah.
But there's a bird in a cage.
Oh.
And she quickly points the gun at the bird instead to fry the bird real quick.
Oh, okay.
And that opens her up to get taken down by the Secret Service.
Okay.
There is a bird issue.
So I read online that some people think that it's the sound that birds make is akin to the sound of that song that like makes their heads explode or whatever. So birds are a threat to them in some way. Like the sound that dove was making is like high pitched in the same way that I have the song written down. It's by like Slim Whistle or something.
Slim Whitman?
Yeah, Slim Whitman. And so
Slim Whistle. It's just as fine. It's just funny to me. I don't know why. That's an acceptable name.
funny name.
Slim Whistle.
Slim Whistle. And that is so when the bird was released, it was like, it's a bad sound to us. So we had to kill it.
Sure.
And that's what it is. But I don't know.
Yeah, because you're alluding to it. They end up, the way you defeat the aliens is you play Slim Whitman music where he yodels.
Right.
High pitched, and that makes their heads pop inside their little spacesuits. Okay, fine theory. I guess yodeling kind of sounds like birds. I don't know. Why? It's sitting right there. Why does it have to be Slim Whitman music? Couldn't there be a song where there's the sound of a bird in it or something?
Yeah.
And like the birds actually are the threat by the end.
Totally.
Like it's just so weird. It's so haphazard. Like they couldn't think of anything.
I don't
And then
know.
that would even set up the idea that
It
like
just feels so random.
like humans are part of the problem too, because we've sort of squashed nature, and Tom Jones at the end, bird lands on his arm, and it's like
Yeah, you're right.
embracing nature or something. But again, that might
It would tie things together too neatly.
I know it would almost make sense. So
Yeah.
they can't do that.
Doesn't belong.
It doesn't belong. Here's the other thing that was confusing to me, and this is almost like the final thing in my estimation.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot you want to talk about
I think I'm
with Mars
satisfied.
Attacks. So looking into those cards,
Yeah.
I took for granted the following. I made this assumption. And you know what happens when you assume? I make an ass out of you.
Of course. Hey.
I was like, all right, so they're trading cards, and therefore there's nothing to them. It's just a series of disconnected images. All right, here's an image of an alien vaporizing a dog. Here's an image of an alien vaporizing, I don't know, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
No, it turns out there's a story associated with the cards.
Oh, okay.
I did not realize this, that some of these trading cards would be telling a story. The cards are numbered, so they're sequential.
Oh, okay.
1 through 60-something. If you get them all and if you read them all in order, there's a loose story that's occurring. What happens is the Martians invade. They're blowing everything up. They also have these, their blaster guns can have different effects going on. So they'll like shrink people. So you get shrinking of the
Right.
general in the movie and stuff like that. They also, at a certain point, toward the latter half of the story on the cards, are able to turn the shrink ray into a grow ray. They start to enlarge bugs. And now great big bugs are also roaming the globe.
Problematic.
But then the humans start learning how to fight back. And for a time, the cards are now less about the aliens committing very gory violence. This was like people complained about, like, save the children. Like,
Yeah.
why are you selling these cards to kids? Like, they're bloody and gory and whatever. The gore starts being what the humans are doing to the aliens at the end.
Okay.
And then the cards end with the humans winning the fight against the Martians and taking the fight to Mars.
Oh.
They invade Martian cities.
America attacks.
Sure. That's a better story than the movie.
Yes.
Like, this movie should have ended with, like, I can't believe they would have invaded us like that.
Yeah.
We're going to Mars. You know, like, and then it could end on the gag of the invasion now happening to the red planet.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
some sort of like a gag of, like, the inversion. We're going to do the same thing and the beat goes on or something.
Right.
Like, there is a
We're
story.
not so much better than them. We've been demonizing these bad guys the whole movie, but look, we're going to turn around and do this exact same thing.
Yes. So they're adapting a trading card thing, and you'd think that means that they have no ability to craft a story, but there is a story, and if they had just adapted the story,
Yeah.
it might have made more sense than the
Yeah.
ultimate movie does.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
What's up with that?
I don't
Did they
know.
not know that?
I guess they just thought that their story was better.
What happened here?
I don't know.
I think that might have, again, made too much sense.
I think so.
And they couldn't risk that.
No, absolutely not. Not for this movie.
So they didn't do it. They left it as a huge mistake that everything's confusing and worthless and a waste of time, and it ends on Tom Jones enjoying his own music.
That is so egregious to me.
The end.
Yeah. Well, I realize I do have one more thing to say about current events with Mars attacks. Did you see the thing about the video game?
I did. How odd is that?
Very strange. So just last month, a new video game came out. It's in early access and there's a demo available, but it's called Mars Attracts. And it's it's kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon or whatever.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be really good. It's a theme park management sim where you abduct humans throughout history. You play as the Martians. So you snatch people from different historical periods like ancient Rome, the Wild West,
Oh,
whatever.
really? They can time travel too? It's like Bill and Ted.
Yeah. To display in a theme park to entertain your sicko alien guests, while I guess also building rides like, roller coasters and stuff. And it has mostly positive reviews.
Yeah, no, I've seen people seem to like that.
Yeah, totally.
There have been multiple attempts to, like, or not even attempts. It seems like the beat just goes on. There have been, in recent years, so this movie came out in 1996. They made more trading cards in, like, 2017 and 2020.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
tell a sequel story.
Yeah.
That ultimately function similarly. The Martians attack, violence against, Earth icons.
Yep.
Then we learn, and the rest of the cards are violence against the Martians, whatever. Simple stories. But, like, it seems like, weirdly, the brand has not been harmed by this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
If anything, it does seem like no press is bad press kind of thing.
Totally.
These Martians did become iconic.
I know.
Did you see the Super Bowl commercial
No.
from 2020?
No. For what?
Walmart.
Okay.
There's a Walmart
Why?
Super Bowl commercial where all kinds of aliens, like, what's his name? Star-Lord?
Okay.
From the Guardians of the Galaxy, his ship goes to Walmart to pick up an order, and I mean, literally Bill and Ted arrive in the phone booth, but it's not Keanu Reeves, it's two Bills.
Okay. Oh, no.
I know, they couldn't get Ted.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like having Beavis and Butthead, but they couldn't get Beavis.
Yeah,
So
weird.
You've got two Buttheads.
Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. But yeah, the Martians arrive, and they go, ack, 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 and the Walmart people hand them groceries in a bag or something.
Weird.
These
I guess
things
it can
are
just ride on
suitably
recognition.
iconic. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not so much iconic as it is recognizable.
Yeah. And
People
that's
are
enough.
aware of this, and that can be all you need.
That's right.
That can be enough, I suppose.
Well, everyone, this was Mars Attacks.
It was.
We have now watched it.
This is the worst one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? To this point,
Definitely.
easily, this is like if you're looking at like a graph, like the stocks of like the success or failures of Tim Burton, like this is the plummet.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the plummet. Even the stuff that we leapfrogged over, this is the dregs.
Definitely.
In some ways, it is also like a warning shot of like, uh-oh, he found out about CGI.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no.
What could he do with this in the future for ill?
Oh, no, he could do anything with his technology. He could make 1,000 Oompa Loompas, all one guy. He probably wanted Jack Nicholson to be 1,000 Oompa Loompas, but he couldn't do it, so he got Deep Roy, that shitty Willy Wonka movie. This is the worst.
Yeah.
But the good news is...
Oh, we are going to fly to the highest heights next week. Don't you worry. We are going to close out Timburtober with Sleepy Hollow, a fabulous movie.
Oh,
so get ready.
God. I can't wait. I've already seen it in theaters this month.
Sleepy Hollow?
Sleepy Hollow.
Where?
Sleepy Hollow. Regal Cinemas or what they've been doing every night. They've been showing a different horror movie. So I saw Scream in theaters a couple weeks back. I saw American Werewolf in London, and I saw Sleepy Hollow on the big screen for the first time, maybe ever.
Cool.
I am so excited to talk about this movie with you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, me
and we
too.
may even have a fun surprise at the top of the show next week. A little adventure.
Yeah.
But that's next week, everybody. For now, we all still need to... I know we're trying to entice you with good things on the horizon, but we do still need to sit and stew in Mars Attacks right now.
Of course.
Yes.
We're going to have to unpack for a while.
Yes, we made our bed. We got to poop in it. Yeah. This movie stinks, I have to admit.
Woof.
Oh, what a woofer.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for your support. Hope that you enjoyed the show. Please consider sharing the show, not this episode.
Yeah, maybe not.
Find a different episode and share that.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. Go support us on patreon.com/GTTUpod if you are of a mind to, if you're in a position to get access to the Netherworld Dispatch. This coming episode, the Monday episode, we're going to be doing a lot of Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Very, very fun. It's our last big show before Halloween. So we're really going to try to get enmeshed in the Halloween vibe.
Yes.
So peek around the Patreon. Also, if you're interested, I have a show that I wrote this year called The Trouble with Tessa. It's out now on Screambox. It's available on Apple TV. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a small town mystery. Somebody's trying to solve what may have been a murder. Oh my goodness.
Who knows?
So go check that out. That's The Trouble with Tessa. And we'll be back next week. Feel free to follow us.
Yep. I'm at Chillin' Kristen.
I'm at The Myth Traveler. So Sleepy Hollow is on the horizon, everybody.
Yeah.
But until we get there, in order to get there,
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
we must travel.
Back to the Netherworld. Go we. Who knew that in order to get to Sleepy Hollow, you had to traverse the Netherworld? Who knew?
Headless Horseman. I'm the new horseman in town.
Oh, what do you think about that? Are you not provoked?
Come chop my head off, bro. I dare you.